snitching, stealing money or somebody's girl, and sometimes just playing a downright dirty game have all led to loyalty being tested in rap forever. In a time where hip-hop is full of drama, beef, and controversy, one thing that still stands the test of time is loyalty. But in a world where some artists flip the script on their day ones, what does it even mean anymore? And is loyalty really all that important in the modern rap game? Let's take Kendrick Lamar, for example. At the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show, he performed DNA, a track that defines his essence. Remember that iconic line, "Loyalty got royalty inside my DNA"? Kendrick made it clear. Loyalty is as much a part of his DNA as the music itself. It's a line that hits home for so many people because, let's face it, loyalty isn't just a word, it's a lifestyle. But in today's rap world, where headlines are filled with stories of snitching, betrayal, and crews falling apart, it's hard not to ask, what happened to loyalty? Does it even hold the same weight anymore? According to Merriam-Webster, loyalty is faithfulness that's steadfast in the face of temptation to renounce, desert, or betray. In the world of hip-hop, loyalty isn't one of the official 5 pillars, but trust, it's woven into the very fabric of the culture. Back in the 70s, hip-hop was born out of rebellion. It was a way for black and brown people in the Bronx to create something of their own. They formed crews not just out of love for the culture, but for protection too. And loyalty, it was essential. In the streets, you had to trust your people, or else, well, it could get ugly. Back then, it wasn't about solo careers, it was about the crew. Groups like Boogie Down Productions, NWA, and the Juice Crew had each other's backs. And if one of the members turned on the others, that was a betrayal of everything they stood for. In the streets, loyalty in hip-hop was also essential for survival. Similar to American mob films, crews established codes on how to do business, cover their steps, and who to tell what. That's why snitching in the culture, similar to in the mob, has been historically looked at as the act of a traitor. Many of hip-hop's historical beefs have stemmed from the idea of a lack of loyalty. NWA group infighting resulted from business disagreements between Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, and more. Still, it stemmed from turning back on the spirit of loyalty the group was founded on in Compton. Later, this played out famously in other relationships at hip-hop's highest level. Shakur felt the notorious B.I.G. double-crossed him over his 1994 shooting at Quad Studios, which Pac survived, but ignited the beef between the two rap legends, as well as the West and East Coasts as a whole. Fast forward to today, and loyalty is still at the forefront of hip-hop, but the stakes are a little different. Take Bobby Shmurda and 6ix9ine, for instance. Both came up in Brooklyn, but their stories couldn't be more different. Bobby took the fall for his crew, serving a longer sentence to reduce his friend Rowdy Rebel's time. He stuck to his word, showing loyalty even when the consequences were harsh. Meanwhile, Tekashi 6ix9ine took a very different route. When the feds came knocking, he flipped, spilling the beans on nearly everyone. His career may have peaked, but let's be real, he's forever known as the guy who snitched, and that's a mark that never fades. Loyalty isn't just about sticking by your friends. It can also get complicated in business. Just ask Freddie Gibbs and Young Jeezy. In 2014, Freddie left Jeezy's label CTE, and he rapped about it on his track Real. Gibbs had been loyal to Jeezy, but he didn't hold back when things soured. "I thought the world was at my feet when I linked up with Snow," Freddie raps during Real's second verse. "But I refused to be his flunky, so we don't kick it no more. Straight to the facts, I looked up to you, put that on my mama. Signed a deal with you and never asked you for $1, cause I was down with CTE, plus I was getting cheese. I played my contract what the lick read. Thought I'd say this shit cause you ain't man enough to come discuss it." Even Ye knows how deep loyalty runs. On Real Friends, Ye details his trust issues and the complex relationships with those closest to him. Real friends, how many of us? That's the question. Loyalty isn't just for the public. It's a test of who's really down for you behind closed doors. Then there's Kendrick. On loyalty, he lays it out perfectly. All we got is us. Kendrick's no stranger to loyalty, both in his music and his personal code. And it doesn't even have to be that deep. Sometimes it's more surface level. With Jeezy and Rich Homie Quan, DJ Khaled's No New Friends featuring Drake, Rick Ross, and Lil Wayne, or Young Thug's My Boys with Lil Durk, Trouble, and Rollo. All of which preach that trust and togetherness make everyone stronger in the end. Speaking of all this, let's talk about DJ Khaled and Drake. In February, Khaled announced Drake would be featured on his album, only for Drizzy to respond with a subtle jab, calling the situation a Drake Bell moment. Hip-hop's all about loyalty, and when that's questioned, it sparks drama. 50 Cent, He's built a whole empire off loyalty. Just ask Big Meech. However, things got heated when Meech took a photo with Rick Ross this year. For 50, loyalty was a non-negotiable, and this public fallout showed just how far allegiance can go, until it's tested. And even in court, loyalty can be on display. At A$AP Rocky's trial, his crew member A$AP 12 refused to give up secrets, including the meaning of Rocky's crew's name. Loyalty runs so deep that it can even show up during legal proceedings. This past March, Ye felt Jim Jones threw loyalty out the window. He accused Jim of neglecting to tell him that Jimmy allegedly received $2 million for introducing Ye to a crypto coin specialist. So, does loyalty still matter in hip-hop, or is it just a buzzword? We've seen it tested countless times, from beefs to business moves to courtroom drama. But at the end of the day, loyalty remains a cornerstone of the culture. It's how you survive, it's how you thrive, and it's how you stay true to the game. So what do you think? Is loyalty still the key to success in hip-hop, or has it become overrated? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into the rap game. Until next time, stay loyal. Visit the XXL store to buy merch. Hit subscribe to see more videos from XXL.